Alright, let's get this shit started. How is everyone? How'd you do last night? Or did you sleep well? Have a good day? Get chewed out by your manager or something? Ah, but glad to see you back here again. We're gonna be probably finishing this game tonight, and I'm okay with that. Chat, stop arguing over who's first. None of you are first. You had a chill day, watched Doctor Strange earlier. For the first time, or like you'll rewatch? I just made more slow progress on my Assassin's Creed script. That thing is going at a glacial pace at this point. I'm just like so dead inside while working on it. It's like I wanted to be over. You cooked ranch burgers for it. You know, weirdly, I had a burger today too. I didn't make it. Normally, I would like cook my own food, but I didn't feel like it today. I finished my workout and I was like, okay, it's supper time, and I didn't feel like making anything, so I need protein, build up that muscle I just worked for. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get a burger from Wendy's. But weirdly enough, I didn't end up getting what I wanted. I went over to because I was wearing a mask and it's cold out, my glasses got really fogged up. So instead of taking my glasses off and just squinting to like maybe read the menu, I like just pointed at it. I was like, I want that. And I guess they thought that I was pointing at something else, and they didn't clarify it. So they just like, okay, and they rung it up, and I got it, and I took it home, and it turned out I got like a full-on baconator. I just wanted a simple cheeseburger. Like, Jesus, I guess I have to eat it now because I don't feel like going back over there to return it. I mean, it felt a little heavy afterward. Like, that was a bit more meat than I needed. That was the story of my day, chat. Accidentally got a baconator. I don't think that's actually bacon on those things, by the way. It's more like like a thin piece of jerky. How cold out is it? Blizzard time? Well, it's below freezing. We got some snow. First decent snow in a while. At least 25 grams of the stuff. It's a bit what the baconator? Yeah, it's a bit heavy of a burger. Well, a lot more than I wanted. I just wanted like a single cheeseburger, just a simple one. But hello. That's my story today, chat. You tell me yours now. Can I say happy birthday to you, please? Blue Dude, happy birthday, my man. I'm glad you're another year older, hopefully a year wiser. And, well, what else do you do when you get a year older? Hopefully you're at drinking age. Here you go. Was that good enough? Your water cooler radiator has sprung a leak, and your 2080 Ti might be dead. So hopefully the stream can distract me. That two things in one day. That's a bad double whammy. To be honest, I think the cooling radiator is a bigger issue. You finished the game early? Are you playing anything else? I don't know. Probably not. I don't have anything planned. It might just be a shorter stream if that happens. A Vietnamese guy discovered big shrimps while blogging or something like that, and the video was in Vietnamese and you understood nothing, but it was fun to watch. That's an adventure in itself, isn't it? You finally beat Resident Evil 2 Remake Leon's story. I was way over prepared. You mean it was easy or what? Oh yeah, I should send out the Discord announcement before I forget. Apparently Tom Holland got yelled at because he couldn't stop acting like Nathan Drake while filming the Spider-Man movie. They told me I was acting too confident. Oh, okay. I guess he's still in character or something, I don't know. One day Jim was going to learn that I don't really care that much about movies and actors. One day. And then he won't be surprised by why I act nonplussed when he tells me something about going on in movies. Radiator is under warranty, so it's less of a problem, just a pain in the ass to assemble. The 2080 warranty is likely voided since you swapped into... Oh yeah. Plus, it's hard to get any new cards right now. Do I have a new mic? I sound much bassier than usual. No, same mic. I have been using this mic for years now. Maybe my voice is just getting bassier over time. Is it possible I sound even sexier every year after year? That's a one hell of a superpower. What's up, Babby? You're here pretty early. You're not surprised? You just like sharing? Well, hey. You always direct it towards me, so I guess you just want to tell me. And I'm like, oh, cool, I guess. I'm just getting older? No, well, your voice gets more ratchety and not croaky at that point. You know that hacking is boring? Generally, yes. It's generally, you get someone to click on a link, or get them to install something stupid. It's a lot more social networking than actually, like, typing in lines of code. Though there are times when they have to, like, infiltrate servers. Voice has gotten deeper over the yonks. Well, some of it has to do with me upgrading my equipment and learning how to actually master audio better. You are just getting older? Well, that's all of us. There's not a single person here who isn't getting older. But however, I feel that I got the genes and the lifestyle to, you know, grow older slowlier. Yes, that's a made-up word that works. So how was the stream yesterday? The game entertaining or frustrating? It's good. It's no real different from the first game, except that you have a little AI partner. That's really the only difference. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. You can do 3 pull-ups in a row now. That's a start. And, you know, you gotta start usually everyone starts at about 3 to 5. Takes a while to work up to, say, 10 or so. Just message a jabroni and go, boy, do I have a deal for you. 5 Bitcoin. All you have to do is click this link and enter your email address and password. No, usually they actually don't do it like that. Usually they make it so stupid that only someone who's an idiot would actually click on it, because that's who they want to click on it. So there'll usually be a lot of misspellings and everything else. It'll be something just completely nonsense. Older vids voice sounds odd now that you're used to hear. Yeah, I'm guessing it probably does. Fox die? Exactly. What do you think of the CD Projekt Red hack situation? They're having a rough time, is what I think. A real rough time. Also, thank you, James, for the sub. It means a lot. But as far as, yeah, I couldn't imagine a worse. You know, that game was supposed to, like, propel them to, like, new heights, and it is, you know, done the exact opposite. I kind of feel a little pity for them, but then again, they did release a crap game. But they did deserve to have their source code, their source code stolen and then auctioned off. When you bringing back Dartigan Jones? Well, he never left. I just don't really, you know, say Jones that much. It isn't really needed. Dartigan's the only important part. The Jones part was more of like for the name for the character for like the web series I originally wrote. You don't know, man. Looking at you and looking at your old high school colleagues, looks like they're in their 50s when all of us should be 30, and I do like, you know, I have a similar, there's a reason when I get shock value whenever I go on Facebook and see some people I went to school with, because they don't look so good. It's like, Jesus, what life are you living? But then again, there's a lot of people in my family who make it into like their mid-90s and don't even do anything special to take care of themselves. So there is some genetic issue there, but it's mainly lifestyle. I'm also extremely chill. I don't really have a lot of stress, so that helps. When is my battle with Nagatrat? It's a constant battle always going on inside my head, I suppose. Was that last year's craziness? At work, your pull-ups have jumped from 2 to 7. You also lost 40 pounds, back down to roughly 185. Good on you, man. Keep going. Hit those goals. Any games I'm looking forward to? Right now I'm looking forward to Resident Evil Village. There are some games I'm looking forward to, but I can't currently play since they're PlayStation 5 exclusives when they come out, and I don't have one of those. My mic seems a bit too sensitive. It sounds like you're slipping into peaking range too easily. Maybe I should just pull my mic back a little further. Maybe that'll help. How about now? Yeah, if you ever notice my audio is like peaking and like, you know, getting blown out because it's, you know, maybe too sensitive, always let me know. I will fix it immediately. Sometimes I forget and just put my microphone a bit too close to me. What's the game you were demoing that was the blocky one with the curb stomping sister? I forgot the name of it. I mean, it should have been there. If you go back and watch the vid, it should be there at the beginning. Sound better? Was I sounding really bad earlier? Stop trying to consume mic. Well, the thing with this microphone is it actually does kind of need to be relatively close to you. The dynamic microphone. That handful of money you chucked into BTC has already jumped. Yeah, it's Tesla, announced that they bought like a bunch of it to keep as part of their, their treasury, and that caused a huge jump in it. But everything's kind of like pumped up right now. Like I smile pretty. I make a very pretty smile. I mean, whenever I go into my Coinbase account, like, yes, I'm a genius. Sounded off. Well, I probably just had like elements of peaking. I was probably like this close and was talking like this, so that's probably what you were hearing. So now I just pulled it back a little further. Been having anxiety issues all day? Haven't you been having like a rough week with that or something? Because I think someone was having those issues as well. Do I only have BTC or are you diversified into ETH and Litecoin too? Yes, I'm diversified. Most of my account comes from BTC just because that's worthwhile. But I also have ETH and LTC and a few alts that I also have that I think are going to be a big deal later on. How far am I in Little Nightmares 2? We just got through putting spark plugs into an elevator to make it go down. And then we stopped. See, a journalist said that Resident Evil 8 was sexist because the vampire's looks. Most people have been praising the vampire lady. Know how it feels to struggle with mental illness. Usually have anxiety issues. Yeah, I hope you're all mentally healthy soon. And if my stream helps, hey, I'm happy to do that for you. I'll be your rock in this dangerous world. So, I think we should start playing, because this is the kind of game I can talk to chat with a lot. What's this game about? You are a small, tiny person, and everything is big and scary and nightmarish. That's really it. Where do you turn in your Dartigan fan card? Are you no longer a Dartigan fan? That's what you do when you turn it in, right? Like, I no longer want to be a part of this group. Here's my card. Oh, don't leave me. Redeem for milkshake. Is it even worth that much? I don't think I ever published a fan card. If you have a Dartigan fan card, I hope you didn't pay anything for it. What's up, Mike? And this is where we stopped last night. Que, Kupo, Que, Moo, all the barnyard animals are here tonight. You're 5'1"? You know, shorter is cuter. Sometimes. Most of the time. What about your Dartigan, pillow? Well, you could just hold me at night. How about that? It's a better feeling anyways. Short uprising, yes. They'll bite the... what is it? Bite the ankles? Yes. Well, you'll be right at home in this game. Everyone's short. Have we set up the fist fight between Dartigan and Markiplier yet? He seems like a nice guy. Why would I want to fight him for? Is this gonna be like one of those YouTube boxing matches that are just cringy? I don't think I'm in the same league that Markiplier would be able to pay much attention. Have I broken in the new chair yet? Well, yeah, it's, I'm used to it now is what I mean. I'm no longer like trying to find the comfort zone. I am the comfort zone. You could be a surprise upset victory like Jake Paul. Well, I'm not talking about who would actually win. I'm just saying, one. I'm only like a 300,000 sub channel while he's like, what? Nearly 20 million? I don't think he's gonna care much. Like, oh, cool, bro. No, I got other things to do. Plus, you know, he seems like he's a decent guy. I don't think he'd want to, you know, do the whole boxing shit. And neither would I. That seems really just dumb. That's for, like, the Paul brothers to do and make money off of. They're the only ones who, like, care about that garbage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Don't know why he dropped that. I deserve more subscribers? Thank you. I agree, but, fortunately, it's not about deserving. It's about how many people watch your videos and care enough to hit the button. It's called publicity stunt? Yeah, but I'm not... That's not me. Thank you, Mike, for the 100 bits, by the way. Ah! How does it even know I'm swinging? It's got no eyes. 6 is holding something else inside. We'll meet in the middle and rent a squirrel suit so you can base jump off a cliff. Sure, why would I do this again as a squirrel? Chad, you have weird ideas about what I'm like sometimes. I thought we knew each other better than this. In your defense, you haven't been here a while. Oh. Ah. Oh no, now there's 2 of them. Well, you would expect hands to come in a pair, wouldn't you? Need to kill the first one before the second one gets out. Getting a little bit annoyed. You don't want a 3rd piercing, you do want a new tattoo though. You got tattoos and piercings already? No, if you wait till they jump, they usually grab onto you before the swing completes. You don't normally talk even though it's usually lurking. I find a lot of people in this chat like to ask questions that a 5-year-old would make. Well, everyone turns 5 when they have a Twitch chat around. Well, I don't know, how many... Considering how often it's usually sex-related, I don't know how many weird 5-year-olds you know. This wasn't so hard last night. I think I gotta dodge it and then hit it while it's recovering is the best way of doing it. That stupid went to school, middle school, that was in asphyxiation. I don't know how much I believe that though. I mean, not to call him a liar, but I don't know. Something about that just sounds a bit off. Also, DeVito in a Speedo, thank you for the 3 months. One's dead. What would I... Oh. What him? What would a dart tattoo look like? Voodoo dick? I don't think I'd put a dick. I don't think you'd want to put a tattoo of a dick on you. Just saying, that's not a good look. You got asked by your principal if he knew anything about a choking game where kids were strangling each other. Okay, maybe that's just the thing people were doing for a few years. If it's true, look up choking game and you'll find articles about kids dying of it. Like I said, I must have missed that one. Why wasn't all this cool shit happening while I was a kid? We just had Pokemon. People were dying. It was a national, emergency. Kids learned that choking themselves was cool again. I don't know. I must have missed that one. I did hear about the legendary rainbow parties. Which I'm not entirely sure were real. Rainbow parties? Well, there was a... I'm pretty sure it was very niche, or if it was true at all, but there was a time where parents were worried kids were having parties where the girls would wear different colors of lipstick, and the guys would try to get, just say, markings. And the one with the most would win. What is that big thing? Chunky boy. Rub. OSHA standards? Hmm. How does he stick to the seal? I guess he's got the, sticky pads on his feet now. Oh, he's the one who makes these things. How far in am I? I don't know. I'm at this part. This is exactly the part I'm at. If you played the game, I guess you know. And he's just taking it out and putting it back in. Switch doing something weird. Aside from Pokemon, what was the craziest thing that happened when I was a kid? I don't know, I lived in a small rural town. There wasn't a lot of craziness that, went on. Other than, like, personal dramas between other students. Plus, I was not, the cool kid, as I am now. I didn't really, stay with the cliquey people. I was more or less a loner until like the last year or so of school. Was there a coal fire in the mines forcing the neighbor town to move out because of the smoke? No, that's like some real place in Pennsylvania, isn't it? It's oddly specific. Did your town ever go crazy with a satanic panic during the 80s and 90s? Well, not that I'm aware of. I don't remember anyone like getting obsessed about the Satanists. Or ever having an problem with them because there weren't any. Okay, I guess we're not going... We can't slip to the bars because we're apparently tiny but not that tiny. You know, like, I think I was not born during the Satanic Panic. That already was before I was born. So maybe there was, and I just missed out on all that fun shenanigans. I'm not sure why I'm going back this way. Doesn't seem to be anything actually back here. Dude's breathing is making you uncomfortable. You should have seen the long neck lady from last night. That Spider-Man, interesting. No, he's more like a grub worm or something. Which was more popular in your school, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? I think they were kind of like equal. Remember, a lot of people were like listening to them. But I never really gauged which one was the bigger. I was in the kid, you know, for a while I was in the camp like, oh, boy bands suck. Am I right? Yeah, there was no reason to come down here, was there? Whoops. That face was ungodly. Nope. Oh. Isn't there anything else to eat but from small people? What did I listen to in my wayward youth? Like I said, I listened to a lot of grunge, and then I also got into some really bad music. There was a time when I was like, okay, man, this Papa Roach, Limp Bizkit, all this good stuff, Rob Zombie, give it to me. Linkin Park, I need it directed into my veins. Okay, yeah, I did need to go down there to get an item to throw at the button. So I was right. Bad news? No, I was never into country. I've always despised country music. There's some folk music I like, which is different from country. You're into polka bands as well? Yeah, sure, Chad. I just listed the bad music that I was into. And you took it, I gave you examples and you went the third, you know, million different directions. Don't talk shit about Want to Be Loved by Papa Roach. I'll talk shit all I want. I regret ever listening to Papa Roach. And like, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give up. And I had, of course, I had the censored CD, so they had to. It was like, don't give up if I'm long breathing. There's something funny about censored CDs, just because it just cuts out. Plus that asshole, the lead singer of Papa Roach, is like, we're the next Nirvana, man. And at the time, I was like, you fucking what, mate? That's really the only song from Papa Roach I can remember the lyrics to. I don't know why. Basically, they all kind of sound the same. Would it be wrong or would it be right if I end my life tonight? This like really stilted way of speaking. I didn't pick up the damn toy. Where I dropped it. Where did I drop it? I got, interested in singing bad music and I forgot my objective. You know, fuck it. Hot take, Nickelback isn't nearly as bad. Well, it's not really a hot take, I agree. They're definitely nothing special about them, but they just became the easy one to hate. There were other bands that just were worse. Why is this guy molesting dolls? You know, don't judge. I mean, it's a kink. No, actually you can judge. Go ahead and judge away. Did I ever get a leather jacket during the bad times as a kid? No, that costed money. I wore baggy jeans though. Baggy carpenter pants. Oh yeah, this is the height of fashion. Why are you talking about you? I am? What am I talking about you about? Do the voice? I have many voices. Which one are you asking for? Isn't Nickelback just really generic? They are. Keep mentioning money. Well, they asked if I had a leather jacket, and I didn't because clearly something I couldn't afford. I was never into leather jackets anyways, so I wouldn't have got, even if I would have had the money, probably wouldn't have got one. Sad Rush? I don't even remember how to do Sad Rush. I'd have to like work my way up to it. Did you do frosted tips as a kid? No. I had more like really lanky, longish hair for, well, not really longish hair, but it was kind of like, longer than I would normally wear these days. And I also wore a hat for a while, for a couple years. Alright. Whoops. Where'd my friend go? Oh. I guess you don't hide there. How's it going with Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I still got more to do. It ain't done yet, the script. Oh, I'll hide under here with you then. Oh, well that was a lie. What kind of hat? Just a baseball cap. Okay. Not really sure where I'm supposed to run to. He checks this. It's like the first thing he checks. Okay, now he's... Okay, never mind. Don't want to get bored of Assassin's Creed? Yeah, that's why I didn't play one for a long time. And didn't do a video on one since Origin, I mean Odyssey. Would I ever go back for a school reunion? Nah. Don't see any point. Only thing I would be doing if I went to a school reunion is going back to rubbing the fact that everyone's face like, hey, I get paid to play video games. And that would just make me an asshole. But I wouldn't be able to resist. Didn't go to your 5. Usually it's like a 10-year deal, isn't it? Is this co-op? No. You just have an AI partner. You would go smash your high school crush. I wouldn't. I've seen what she turned into. Dodged a bullet. Tell your former peers that I'm a VTuber? Well, that would be a lie now, wouldn't it? What did she turn into? It's worth submitting to Ripley's, believe it or not. Just, definitely aged really poorly for even in a short amount of time. Had a rough life. It's not something worth, mentioning, to be honest. It's a little too personal. But definitely not someone I'd definitely be interested in now. Ponzi scheme intensifies. I believe she tried selling Avon for a while, so a little bit of one. It'll be true when you finish your male avatar. Ah, you're up to making that, are you? You're still a student? You'll get out of that eventually and you'll make your own mark on the world. Why does your left piercing hurt more than your right? Well, biology's weird. Sometimes you have nerves in different places. Wait a minute, there's a light coming out of that. Few of your old classmates look like they're in their 40s now. Don't do tanning salons. Yeah, the tanning salons are something no one should do. I've mentioned that before. That'll just dry you the hell out. Turns you into a piece of jerky. They all got knocked up right out of high school? Well, I'm guessing they intended to. Some people just want to have those kids quit. Hey, stop that! No! No! Why are you pushing it back? Maybe she tries to push it back if I get in it. Like, oh, that's the way you want to go. When your classmates got arrested a year after graduation, she got caught trying to break into cars in the high school parking lot. Interesting. So there'll definitely be some of your peers who end up in jail, sadly. Hopefully you don't end up being that one. Okay, we just have to get through that. Alright, push me through. You want to know how tanning feels, but you're a person of color? Well, it's probably just be like, imagine laying out in the sun for a really long time. That's really it. Two guys you went to high school with are dead now. There's a couple that I knew that, that are dead. Usually due to bad life decisions. Thought you wanted to go to your, it's to be honest, most of them seem really unfun. Found some other girl I knew dead in a tree. Jesus Christ. In Australia because of undiagnosed schizophrenia. Oof. Bad life decisions worse than watching me? Sure, I agree completely. Why not? Where are all the sinks full of meat? There's any reason to come up here either. Go. So there are any explanations as to why you're a midget with a bag on your head? I don't know, that's just the way the world is. There's like tiny people and monster people that try to eat the tiny people. But the tiny people also, do monstrous things, because that's what happens at the end of the first game. I think it's just one of those plots you're not supposed to try to make too much sense of. It just exists for things to be scary and fit the narrative. What happened at the end of the first game? The little, the character you were playing as throughout the game would get, like, massive hunger pains and have to eat something. And it got grosser and grosser until, like, the end of the game where she, like, ate, like, another little person who was trying to help her. And then she kills, like, the Japanese ghost lady and gains, like, some kind of evil power. So everyone's a cannibal for some reason. It seems that way. I think the original game was going to be called Hunger, but they changed it or something. Your nightmares begin here, huh? They changed it to different themselves from Hunger Games? That's a series that I've completely forgotten about. That it even existed until you mentioned it. So is this prequel or sequel? This is a prequel. But it's still technically a sequel since it's got number 2 on it. But it's telling an origin story of the main character of the first game. How you doing, Misu? So his little raincoat friend, the same ring. Yeah, she's the main character of the first game. So clearly the little boy character we're playing as is going to meet with a horrible end at some point, since he ain't in that game. Oops. Because she saw that. Nope, that didn't work. I ain't jumping. Went to 3 different high schools, which didn't help. Those little people can do a lot more pull-ups than you. Well, it's a wee bit easier when you're a wee bit wee. You know, less body mass and all. So what did you major in college before you stopped going? Well, I didn't really have a plan. Why am I stuck? I'm stuck. I can't move. What did I even glitch on? I originally was gonna do like, you know, writing, and then I thought maybe, hey, what about, you know, politics? And I quickly just, nothing really seemed to stick with me. I didn't like it, so I eventually just stopped. It's like, no, this ain't for me. Okay, I guess we gotta reload. Yes, much jank. Submit a bug report? Nah. They can find it on their own. What? Shit, what? Find marriage to be a relic of a patriarchal society. I don't know. I think there's still something romantic about y'all getting married. Hey, plus, yo, taxes, my man. Taxes are a big deal. There's also the issue of, like, hospital admittances, which can be a pain in the ass if you're just, your boyfriend and girlfriend forever. Marriage without getting legally married? Well, that's just y'all living together. More puzzle. Moo is your true love? I don't know if I'm gonna need that. Well, at least he washes his hands. Oof. Oh. Ah. Be gentler, my man. Be gentler. We're going over there. Yeah, we already know the boy's name. I just never can recall it. We gotta get up on that. Through there. What's up, Salsa? How you doing? This is not gonna work. Not gonna work. Ivy Mike, how are you? You eat the big man's, do you become the big? I don't think we can. He just like eats us. Only people one of these people is eating is someone else who's very tiny. That ain't how it work either. There's gotta be something I can push over here. I'm not sure what. You're doing well. You watch Scott Pilgrim versus the World today. That's actually a pretty good movie. Six was just about to boost me up while she wasn't paying attention. Hurry. Hmm. Spider-Man got big, you saw. Well, it's an easy joke, but sure, I would make that too. Oh, that's a bit bigger than big. That's just got rounder. Hmm. Cut off the life support. Uh-oh. It's Karen from SpongeBob? Who it is? Oh. Whoops. Oh. Hurry. So much heavy breathing. Can I get on that? Good. One. One. It's one with a W. Is Doge still a thing? Doge has always been a thing, but it's just been a more relevant thing of recent. I wouldn't recommend buying it though, it's mainly being pumped. Or are you talking about, oh, maybe you're just talking about the Doge meme, not Dogecoin, which has kind of become the Doge meme. Ooh, close. Somehow, Six got real far ahead of me. Oh. Just jump into the oven. Oof. Yes, join the Discord, anyone who in chat if you haven't. You can have all sorts of great conversations on there. Oh, she's warming. I like that. Just warm your hands by it. That's you when you see Skittles. I have to resist the call to buy those when I see them in the store. I just like to avert my eyes when I pass the cashier aisle with all the candy. You done? Come on, we gotta go. Smells like bacon. No, I don't think that smells like anything good. Game sure knows how to do a chase. Yeah, they do them a lot though. How have I been? I've been good. No real problems to report. Just been, script writing a bunch, and I accidentally got a Baconator today when I didn't mean to. Probably wasn't the best of ideas. You can get an idea for just trapping in there without and leaving without starting the fire, so he still starves to death, I suppose. It's best to just burn it with fire. Alright. That way, or we can go further down. Oh yes, there's an archive channel that Sarayu just posted too. That was fate when life calls for a baconator, you answer. Well, I meant to get just a single cheeseburger. There are no accidents, only happy coincidences. Well, I didn't want a baconator. I just finished my workout. I just wanted, you know, some meat to chew on. I didn't want like a lot of meat. How's it going, pal? It's going good, buddy. The bacon in a baconator is not bacon. It's like thin slices of jerky pretending to be bacon. Let's be honest on that one. Meat flavored gum. No, you take that back. That's wrong. Was it good? I mean, it was a Wendy's Baconator. It's neither good nor terrible. It's just, you know, it is. Pre-cooked bacon kept under a lamp for most of the day. Like I said, you know, not exactly what my idea of bacon. It's kind of like eating a, you know, a flavorful belt. Actually, you can't remember the last time you had fast food. I don't eat it too often. Outside of like maybe getting some like a KFC French fries, since those are pretty good. If I had bacon soda, no, and God, yeah, no, and also God, no. Let's throw in a fuck no for them just to make sure where y'all get my point across. Anything else up this place? Nope. But there might be some, like, yo, staticky children up here I could absorb. Now you want a good, cheesy bacon. I miss Five Guys. There used to be a Five Guys. You know, you'll take a drive to get, and they shut down. You have Canadian bacon on yours out here. Neither bad or good, just is. Now a Dave's Triple Classic. That's some yummy burger. Go in the manhole? Oh, I was wondering if I could go in that. Ouch. No, you full on that one, Slide Onto. That's your point. That's your fault. You love the fries from Five Guys? You're meant to. That's meant to be one of the selling points. Here's a full paper bag of them. Gosh. Once you had a Baconator for breakfast, it wasn't great. I actually just found out the Wendy's has a breakfast menu now. I think this game takes place after. No, this one takes place before it. So it's a prequel. You trusted Mike. What did Mike do to betray you? I can still taste the Baconator on my breath, by the way. That's why I don't like it. It's like, ah, now I got burger breath. You can do better than burger breath. Mike dropped a screw in the tuna? A screw in the tuna? I want to ask what that means, but I also don't want to know. Dave's Double Baconator and 4 and 4 are the best things. Like I said, there's better fast food. Like I said, I'd rather have, you know, like a good restaurant, you know, something that takes a while to cook. The opposite of fast food. Plop. Have you had Freddy's good burgers? And no, I've not. Some restaurant chains, chat, you have to remember, are very localized. From a classic Keenan and Kel skit. I don't know if I ever watched Keenan and Kel, other than the really crappy movie. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order? That's about all I recall from it. I know one of those two went on to work at Saturday Night Live. I think it was the big one. Was that Keenan or was that Kel? What happened to the other one? What's he up to? I have some COD Black Ops Mountain Dew sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. See, it's a sponsorship joke. I'm good at those. Manhattan actually has good burger restaurants. I'd imagine they have a lot of all sorts of good food restaurants in freaking Manhattan. Yeah, there's probably no shortage of great. I mean, hell, they got the best pizza places in throughout New York. All the good Italian restaurants. Every type of food you want to find, you'll find it there. No, like, good burger from the movie. Oh, there's actually a good burger. There's actually a movie franchise for that. I did not know that. Is it actually a good burger? Are we just dealing with straight up zombies now? That seems a bit passe after everything else. There is a really good burger place. Well, it's not really a burger place. They serve a lot more than burgers, but they make a good burger. And they have like an arcade built above it, so you can go play classic arcade games after you're done. That just, proves you're an adult. Like, oh, I can go have food and alcohol if I want, and then go play video games. Is that what you're like, chat, when my stream is on? Oh, gotta go. Put through the screen. Yeah. Like, just peeked the hell on my microphone. I kind of leaned into it there. Bubba Shrimp from Forrest Gump. Do they actually have to pay for the rights to use that? I guess they do, don't they? You've been playing Persona 5 night after the stream and you're stuck on the very first fucking palace, huh? Sounds difficult. You want to see me play the Duck Hunt VR game? You mean the... Duck game. Which is kind of like a horror game take on Duck Hunt. It's very short from what I know of it, and it's very straightforward. Just shoot things, a few creepy things happen, then you fight the dog. You quit your job today. Do you have another one lined up, or we just, got something else planned? But congrats, I suppose. Feels good when you're no longer waging, huh? Burger place close to you has a burger called 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Combo is around 2,000 calories. Yeah, there's plenty of restaurants that do like go for like just grossness of excess. There's a handful of secret endings depending on if you shoot the dog or not of certain things in the game. What, this game? Or are you talking about something else? I'm juggling like quite a few conversations. They can get muddled up. I don't remember shooting a dog. I know that much. Oh, Duck Hunt. Okay, Duck Hunt VR. Yeah, I know there's multiple endings to it. They all kind of suck, though. They're all just... That developer, they're not exactly great writers, to say the least. They can come up with some good gameplay mechanics for VR, but they are not good writers. They're actually YouTubers, too. It's like that guy used to do a bunch of special effect videos on YouTube. And a couple gaming channels. Called Duck Season? No. Eevee. Pat did theories on it. I don't think there's any theories you have to do on it. It's really straightforward. Does everything need to be a... Yeah, everything needs to be a theory with him. That's right. Of course it does. Little plug. You ever make it out to Vegas, try the Heart Attack Grill? No, I've heard of that place. I'd rather not. Just because there's a bunch on it doesn't mean it's good, and it looks gross. You know, I like watching TV in the bathtub as well. I like make it fall into the, you know, hold off again the PS5 Royal, P5 Royal then? I don't know. Sure, why not? You do have another one lined up, but you're also happy to leave this one. I brought in 3.3 million in sales, twice as much as the next person, and was the lowest paid person there. What was your previous job? That's pretty impressive for 3.3 million. And not being rewarded for it too, also, yeah, pretty shitty. Okay, we're just locked in now. See, he could chat. I want to show you just how easy it would be just to slip through that little gap in the bars below it. They do not need the key. Lies, video game. Hello Puppets is another VR game worth... Hello Puppets. I never heard of it. Which small horror boy? I'm the one with the bag on his head. You're in Lending? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I thought I could grab the scarf. You haven't seen a paper bag like... Yeah, everyone switched, yeah, I haven't seen paper bags in stores since I was a kid. They've all switched to plastic bags. Alright. Gotta find another way to get that door open. I don't see what. Guess I can stop it on another floor, but it doesn't... Or I gotta jump off on another floor. Okay, I gotta jump off while it's moving down, I see. That and the paper ones you've seen kind of as of late are all with a handle, or the wire ones. Most of the plastic, oh, you mean the paper bags you can buy and carry with you? Yeah, those. The one you work at offers paper if you ask, but plastic is default. Yeah, there's a hole in the... I gotta jump off of that middle floor to get onto. I saw it on my way up. What's my favorite would you rather question? I don't know. What? That's a weird statement. I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite one of those. Do you? It's a weird thing to have a favorite of. I love being asked that question. Let's get it again. Five, yeah, well, that's a different thing. That's I'm talking about when you go to a store and buy, so not, you know, Five Guys, which is a bit different. They were specifically for they give you the meal. Like, paper bags still exist. You can also get them out of, like, you know, like, certain small chains will have them. It's just that most of the big chains have all switched to plastic. Would you rather fight Markiplier or an evil clone of myself? I'm pretty sure I could kick my own ass. I mean, I know my weaknesses. That seems more doable. That was awfully simple. Would you rather commit murder and get away with it, or would you go to prison for life for a crime you didn't commit? So that is quite the moral question you just put forward there, and I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess you don't know if you can live with the guilt of murder. Wait, am I killing someone I don't like, or someone who wronged me, or am I just randomly killing anyone? That's a big deal. If you're saying, like, oh, I just decided to kill someone one day. I don't know. Fried chicken flavored yogurt? Okay, no, these are just getting silly now. Where's the science in any of these questions? What'd that do? Would I rather answer would you rather questions or only be able to ask questions and would be rather format? That's a tongue twister of a statement. I don't even know which way to go with on that one. Hide in the box. I guess I get back in the elevator. Maybe that changed which way it go. Maybe it goes, you know, different direction now. Bye. Nope, does the same thing. What country would I like to visit? I wouldn't mind visiting Australia, but there's a lot of countries I'd like to visit. Did this switch do anything? Have I been to the UK? I've never left the US. I've been here my entire life. The only thing to do is get back in the elevator. That just goes back down there. So. She doesn't get. This doesn't seem to change. Kidnap me and tour. You don't kidnap someone and then take them on a a lovely tour. Otherwise, it's not a kidnapping. It's a trip. There. No, I didn't want you fool. Forced road trip, still kidnapping. Now we gotta do it all over again. You haven't twitched in a while, huh? I know what you mean, you haven't been on Twitch, but the way you worded it made it sound like, oh, the malady has stopped making my hands jitter. 3-hour tour on the SS Minnow. Hey, chat, do you realize that, within your lifetime, if you want to, you'll be able to go to space? That's starting to happen. There's like the first full group of space tourists is going to the International Space Station this year. There's one of your friends bought up a while ago. You're given $300 million to make whatever movie you want, but if it makes over half its budget back and thus a success, you'll be killed. What movie do you make? So you're intentionally meant to make a really garbage movie. That's really easy to do, really. It's not. It's easy to make a shit movie. I would adapt My Immortal to film. The legendary. Shit. I waited too long. The legendary fan fiction. I'd buy the rights. I'd have to also buy the rights to Harry Potter and a bunch of other things to use it. So that would use up more of my budget. So that'd ensure that it goes. It ends up being a failure. Not a garbage movie, just a movie that doesn't make any money. Well, like I said, I think I'm onto it with the My Immortal rights. Could be very expensive to make because I got to get the rights to Harry Potter. So that's going to eat into the budget. Sharknado, isn't Sharknado makes money? Only release it on Epic Games Store as well. Hey, Steam has movies. You make a Final Fantasy movie which has lightning as a character, and hey, the Final Fantasy movie is legendary. Did the first one, anyways. Almost bankrupted Square Enix. They had to, well, actually, it was Squaresoft. They had to become Square Enix to survive. They had to merge with their rival. Harry Potter made J.K. Rowling worth $1.2 billion. Don't think she would sell it for a low price. I would be working with Warner Brothers, though. I'd be pitching it to them. I don't know what this lever does. We have to get back in the elevator. There's nothing up here we can use. But she doesn't get back in the elevator either. Would you rather send Persona 5 or Spec Ops The Line? Spec Ops The Line. Takes me like a week or two to make versus the other one. I've had a flashlight, I've been using it though. You only need it when it's really dark. So do I have to get there? That's locked, so it can't be there. Where we came from. That's where I climbed up to there, and yeah, I don't... And when you come back up the lever, it's done, gone up, but it doesn't change anything. Oh, I see. I noticed it stopped for a second or two and then lingered, so I guess that's what it does. Your movie-making scenario, we only count theatrical grosses. Well, here's the thing, theaters ain't gonna be around much longer. We have to rethink this thing soon, because it's all gonna be streaming. I don't think theaters are gonna survive much. This pulls the... So unsafe. Cinemas are done for. It doesn't look good for him. We'll have to wait and see until the pandemic is truly over to find out for sure, though. Bring back the drive-in theaters. Ironically, that would be a lot safer and would have worked a lot better during the pandemic. That's where we gotta go. Let's check. There's probably like a static boy behind this box. Why did we get rid of those? I think they just weren't profitable anymore, I think. I don't know, I've never been to one. They were dead before I was even born, really. Plus, there was none around me. I think they just, stopped being profitable. It's like a big thing in like the 50s and 60s, wasn't it? Since it's a lot easier to put one up in some rural place. There's a few that still exist, I think, but they're like just niche. I was born in 1947. Yeah, I aged that well. You found out your theater was open, so you went to see a movie a month back. They didn't even check for a ticket. You can just literally walk in, sit down, and watch them. Really? That's bizarre. I guess that's how they're trying to get people to come in. Like hoping you'll spend money on the concession. Broadway, yeah, anything that requires you to be tightly packed with strangers is suffering right now. That's ominous. I've never seen the Citadel lit up like this before, Gordon. You used to have a drive-in your town, they play cult classics and are packed now. Well, yeah, it actually sounds like it probably actually, like I said, it worked really well now, and a lot of people, just see it and like, wow, this is cool. I imagine though, one of the big weaknesses of a drive-in theater is that you might get a really bad spot and have to like look at the screen from a weird angle. You're curious how the Shakespeare in the Park kind of stuff is going. You're imagining a distant group of actors doing some kind of weird art houses play all 6 feet away from each other while wearing masks. Hey, they can work that into the plot. Clearly that's where you go, but let me check the door. Theaters only make money on concessions. Yeah, I know. I'm aware very well of the economics of theaters. That's why the concessions are so important. Hmm. Then a production company here is in talks to get the Demon Slayer movie premiered in India. When it comes, you're definitely... Is that like an anime? Sounds like an anime. Oh, I gotta take the big risk, huh? Oh, would you watch a Doom movie made with John Wick? No, what? You mean like a crossover? I don't think I would. I haven't even watched John Wick itself. Why would I watch a Doom movie? Well, you know, I don't like video game movies. I don't even really like, you know, care much to spend time watching movies these days. So I don't think that's going to entice me. That sounds really dumb. Demon Slayer, the anime made by Ufotable. Movie takes place after the anime, so it's canon like the Dragon Ball Brawling movie. See. I know nothing about Dragon Slayer. Or Demon Slayer, I mean. Yeah, I think the idea of John Wick fighting demons kind of defeats the point of John Wick. I feel like a Siphon Filter or Splinter Cell movie would work like that using a John Wick style. Well, there's a reason why you think that's because Siphon Filter was really just kind of copying some movies of the time. And, you know, Splinter Cell is just Tom Clancy stuff, which has been movies. Hmm. That's a floor that's about to collapse on me. Where am I going? I don't know. I guess we're gonna head to that giant building we saw in the distance. Dating seems really annoying. Anyone here, I should be running. Whoops. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Dating seems really annoying. Anyone here doing it? I'm sure there's some people who are dating. And it can be really annoying. But, yeah, it can also be rewarding. Push. Uh-oh. Is that a death, or was that supposed to happen? That was supposed to happen. You know what's ironic? You're 5'7" and the gun 5'7" is your preferred handgun? I guess that is ironic. This doesn't look good. Come on. See, relationship goals, chat. Holding hands. How big am I compared to a fridge? You mean in real life? Well, I'm 6'1", so I'm taller than most fridges. You have to get into, like, industrial size where they out-height me. But no, well, there are still, fridges bigger than me, so... Depends on the model. That's a weird metric to judge by. Yo, how tall are you in comparison to a fridge? Game reminds you of Ico a little bit, yeah. You don't have to do much defending of her, though. I don't have the flashlight anymore. They took it away from me. Am I taller than my shower head? No, that'd be really awkward. I wouldn't want to be that tall. Is that like glued to the floor? The top? How long has it been since I jumped on a bed? Don't know. I don't really keep track of that in my journal of daily events, but it's probably been a while. I haven't felt the compulsion to. Mainly because once you get such a past a certain size, you're likely to break a bed, and once you've bought it, you don't want to do that. Like, wait a minute, I paid for this. Got a classmate that was almost 6'5". Yeah, that's when you're the height becomes almost uncomfortable at times. Always bumping your head. You know, the worst thing about being that tall. So when you go into a public restroom, your head is always awkwardly kind of sticking over the stall doors. So you're kind of like always had to pretend like keep your head hunched down lower so you don't accidentally peek on someone. I had a friend explain that trouble to me. Beds are expensive, you know, several $100, even more if you want a good one. Do I like bath bombs? I always take showers, I don't take baths. How long has it been since your dead wife sent you a letter from a ghost sign? Well, that happens every 10 years. She likes to keep reminding you. When I was in school, there was a kid tall enough to drive himself to school in the 3rd grade. You know, height isn't usually what allows you to get a driver's license. I guess you just mean he could have rushed the pedals. It's unnaturally tall for a 3rd grader, but I guess, you know, genetics can be a weird bitch sometimes. Hey, Vsauce here. I mean, oh yeah, Slender Man instead. Come through. It really is just Slender Man, isn't it? Yeah, he's a mix of like the Ring Girl and Slender Man now. Mr. X skipped his workout. This is him when he hasn't been getting his local gains, recent gains in. Actually gonna be a hiding spot. So that's what those little digital ghost people were? His victims? You're not 6 feet, but you have indeed pretended to be, you pretended to be to get a date. You mean you wrote that on your bio? As long as you're 5'10 or 5'11, it's pretty easy to, you know, fake being 6 feet, I guess. So make sure you have a little bit of extra heel on your shoe. Someone drew a picture of that guy in there, too. You're 5'12", huh? It's a good number. A little bit of, a few extra numerals in there you don't need, but I get you. I get you. Always wanted to become captain in the game master. You're 6'1"? Oh. Hello, my fellow 6'1" brother. We will get all the ladies on Tinder. Our bios will be perfect. 6'1" Chad sounding in. It's a shame Tinder doesn't allow you to provide voice samples. That would probably actually give me some dates on it. Like, hey ladies. Just, you could have this voice whispering in your ear. You know you can't resist. All of us, you know, all the you know, metric people in chat are like, you all sound really stupid, you know that? For only $29.99, you can hear that voice say anything you want. Well, I didn't think I was prostituting myself on Tinder. Usually you don't put a price there in your Tinder bio, I don't believe. Pretty sure that actually might go against the services. You cannot use our platform for prostitution, sir. Prostitute yourself on Fiverr. I wonder how many people would actually pay to have me say some stupid shit. Alright, we need to find another thing that'll get us over there. Oh, well, that's helpful. Make all of 20 bucks? That's what I think. Why was there a ladder here? So here's a wall. It's like they knew the hole was going to appear there in the future. Firmly, someone would pay enough to make you read a whole audiobook. That would... I'd have to charge a lot for that, because that would be really tiresome. Set up cameos. Like I said, cameos require you to, like, do phone recordings, and I wouldn't want to do that. It sounds really stupid. If I, like, why would I use a phone when I could use a way better mic? I don't understand that. I guess they're also paying for, like, the visual of the person saying, not just the voice. Someone will pay to make y'all send Persona 5. I mean, that's not a guarantee to do it, though. What? Thank you. Pay me to read bedtime stories. I don't think kids would want to hear my voice. Jack be nimble. What? Jack be quick. Jack... Jump over my cucking stick. I don't know. I'm not letting go of the trigger, he just keeps falling. Maybe my trigger is getting defunct. I have been using this controller for a while now. You'd pay an ass. Good currency. Ass coin. I'm 5 foot 3 inches, and those are 2 separate measurements? I don't even know what you mean. Reading a story on Calm. The ass is worth more. My ass is worth a lot, though. I do weighted squats, you know. I could probably pay an ass. I don't know how many ladies out there are ass men, but there's gotta be a few. Reading of 2 live crew dirty nursery. Dirty nursery rhymes. There's something that sounds really wrong with that. Prove it, let us see. You know, Twitch would ban me for that. You can only get to see that in person, I'm sorry. Okay, we get to keep the remote now. It's a song, star on OnlyFans. You know, like I said, that's an option for later, I guess. Mainly for feed pics, though. Chicks love nice man cheeks, yourself included. See, there are some, chat. You're taking a bath, what'd you miss? Oh, just weird conversation after weird conversation. You do enjoy... Apparently all the ladies here are ass ladies. I was led to believe that women only really care about, like, jawline and shoulders. Or, like, forearm size. We should go back and check out that TV. I thought there'd be, like, another one I had to turn on in here. Actually, I can't get into that one. It's up above me. Oh, we're in a post office. That's hardly the scariest place to be. We have many interests. Oh, well. Everyone always simplifies the other sex a little bit. Girls, you know, have their simplifications of men. Guys have their simplifications of women. Men only care about one thing. It's disgusting. Civil service, the scariest of places. Okay, it's clearly not going any further. Is that enough to actually let me jump over that, though? It doesn't feel like it is. No, there we go. You want a box of cookies and a girlfriend. Oh, well, the box of cookies is way easier to do. Better yet, get yourself a girlfriend who bakes. Then you get both. Wash it, you net. Wash what? What did I say that was wrong? I wash every day. You bake? There's a good woman. I need to learn how to bake. I can cook a lot of things, but I haven't, you know, focused on baking yet. I want to make my own bread. Speaking of moisturized lips, I need to put my chapstick on. Because it's been cold out today. I had to go out in it and my lips got chapped. Hydrate? I'm plenty hydrated. I still have more tea to drink. But lips got chapped because of cold weather. You can do it baking. I know baking's not anything complicated. I want to get a really good KitchenAid mixer before I start doing it, since that will take a lot of the, you know, time-consuming labor of like hand mixing of it. So I want to get one of those. Oh, ooh, I should not have turned her show off. I thought that was what I needed to do. Look into the Encarsum mixers instead. They're like 3x the price, but super worth it. Well, 3x the price. A KitchenAid is already like $200 to $300. I don't know if I'm... That's like... What you're talking about sounds like it's something like for like real actual professional kitchens. All it needs something is that spins good. And the KitchenAid actually spins the bowl and the inside part of it. It does both in two different ranges. What happened? I turned the lady's TV off and she came after me. I'm pretty sure I have to like use the portal, but let's check around first. You're finding the AI's ability to know where you are at all times a bit irritating. How is it treating your nerves? Most games use that though. I mean, that's pretty common. It's a consumer grade one, just don't get the dough trying to climb up the mixer arm the same way you get with a KitchenAid. No. Like I said, I think I'd be fine with the KitchenAid. I don't want to get too fancy. I don't even know if I'd want to like be baking a lot with it. I mean, I don't want to make sweets either. I kind of just want to make like bread and doughs with it. It's for like when I make pizzas, I don't have to like spend a bunch of time like hand mixing with my hands. So yeah, we gotta use that TV to get over there. How is that TV still working? It's been rained on. So my guess is I do have to turn this off and then I have to like get around there to use it before she can get to me. Start my own sourdough starter. I don't know if I'd want... I mean, I hardly have time to cook enough as it is. I don't know if I want to like remember to like feed a sourdough all the time. Oh, she looks like one of those Beetlejuice monsters with the face open like that. Pizza dough is better when hand mixed, you heathen. Like I said, sometimes I don't want to put the work into it. I just want to like mix it like that. I'm gonna, unless you're like getting it from an actual good restaurant, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. Want to know something interesting? Bang, which is cannabis in edible form, is used in our festivities to consume in a variety of stuff because of its connection to God named Shiva, huh? A good legalized version way of getting you'll toked up, huh? Too bad our culture never developed something like that. Okay. Splat. Oh, oh, oh. What a dumbass. They're not exactly, smart. They're like brainwashed TV zombies. I think they're making some commentary there, actually. No one watches cable anymore. Well, this is apparently a world that stopped in the 1950s or 60s or so. Judging by all the technology we come across and the outfits people wear. Become as moo. It's a very lazy suicide they're putting on, I gotta say. Also, Furious Impulse. Hi Dart, loved your last sim video. Your favorite YouTuber by far. Oof. Thank you. Thank you for the 26 months as well. Hopefully you'll like the Assassin's Creed Valhalla video as well. But it's gonna probably take a little bit longer though. There's a lot of work. That I landed on a cushion. Come on. Oh, okay, never mind. It was meant to happen. Or was it? No, that's how you respawn. That was bizarre. Oh well. My first sin is 5 minutes long now. Ow. I wasn't paying attention. Was there something I needed to grab there? Try that again. Yep, use die if you go do that. Just wanted to make sure. I do think my first sin for Assassin's Creed Valhalla is probably one of the best ones I've ever written, though. I will say that much. Strong cable. I like that this world was apparently turned into a nightmare creation, but what sounds like a children's cartoon. You know, I'm still getting offers from Ubisoft to make content for Far Cry 6, and they're all, yo, hey, here's money if you want it. No, thank you. Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea just yet. Games are not yet? Yeah, but it'd be like early access. To like make a video on like talking about how good it is. Tell them you want to play the game with Giancarlo Exposito when you guys make fun of it, huh? Think you should take it? I wouldn't want to take money from a video game developer to, you know, say good things about their game. Because I will also be doing a sin video on it, and that would just be weird. I want to be able to say what I want to say without, you know, those kind of restrictions. You guys wouldn't want me to start, you know, changing like that and adding, you know, what is it? You know, sponsorships to every video. You'd probably like it the way it is. Would you rather sin Persona 5 or sin Odyssey in Valhalla? You're asking a really rough question. Those are both still... Like, I'm sure I would enjoy Persona 5 more. Let's be honest about that. But it's just the length, the amount of time I had to be putting into it. I just don't like... I don't like the amount of time I'm putting into Odyssey too, but I've already played through it, so I kind of had to. Raid Shadow Legends? I get offers for Raid Shadow Legends all the time. That's nothing new. This is death, isn't it? Okay, we got the TV and we got here. Let's go through here first. That was a mistake. Should have gone through the TV. Or maybe not. Stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Well, in that case, I'd have to play Raid Shadow Legends. And I don't want to. It doesn't look good. I somehow just took a screenshot on my controller. I don't recall how I did that. I didn't mean to. feel like you should get food sponsors that you like. This stream is sponsored by kale. Who the fuck likes kale? No one really cares for it. They just put in stuff every once in a while. In a smoothie. These days I don't even usually use kale much. I just put more spinach in. Oh, the game glitched again. He's got some good dance moves on him, though. Et 2, Little Nightmares 2. You hated spinach as a kid? The only thing I use spinach for is a smoothie. I don't you'll eat it any other way. It's the only way I can get greens into me. I'm like too horrible of a picky eater because for some reason I don't like the texture of a lot of foods. Oops, push that closer. Spinach or spring greens on a burger are superior to lettuce? I don't know. I've never tried either of those on a burger. Then again, I don't usually put lettuce on burgers either. I'm not liking the game so far. I enjoy it, but like I said, it's not really any different from the first game. Just slightly, you know, clearly more time and money put into it. Ugh. You gonna jank out on me, game? Alright. So, I guess now we can go back down the chute. No, we'll die if we do that again. Maybe I take this down and then use it? Okay, I had to do that quicker. I see now. Go ahead and get on top of it. Look at me being smart. But I had to get to the middle floor, so this was wrong. Oh, the crazy dance we do. So. Hit this lever, quickly get into the TV, and jump through. What's my opinion on pickles? I like the smell of pickles a lot more than I like the taste. I don't have anything against pickles though. They're good on certain things. I don't like eating them raw. It also depends on like what kind of pickle. Pickles is one of those things you should probably always make yourself. It'll be a lot crisper. Raw pickles? You mean cucumbers? No, I mean proper pickles. You drink the pickle juice too, freak. Electricity. Alright, we gotta do the trick again. I guess we gotta lead her into the electricity, right? Why is the toilet plugged into the power outlet? What's the radio above it? And I guess it's got a loose wire. I don't think I can make that jump, can I? Okay, you can. Have I ever been to Vegas? No, I've not. Kind of always wanted to, though. Not to gamble, just because, I like, super glitzy places sometimes. Everyone's... Oh, she broke the TV, too. Now what do I do? Oh, the stool. Gamble? No, I don't gamble, except on, cryptocurrencies going up and down. I guess that counts as gambling. Back in the days and the before times, the buffets made it worth it. Do they not have that big buffets anymore? Weirdly, Las Vegas is actually, when it comes to housing, is oddly affordable for like a big city. I guess it's because it's in a desert, and maybe that makes it less appealing. But it's actually, you can get a pretty decent place for a decent price. Below me, I guess that'll absorb the fall. Is everyone hypnotized? Yeah, there's some kind of weird signal being broadcast to the TVs that turns people into this. I guess maybe that's the signal is the whole result for the world being this way. It was in a big bubble a handful of years ago, was swelling because people were moving into the area, then I guess it popped and that's why it's down so much. I was looking on like a realtor site and they're like, for 500,000 bucks you can get like a monstrously good place. Be free. Can't turn that one off. Come on, Family Matters ain't that good of a show. There's a place in Kansas that has a literal castle and manor grounds on sale for $1 million. Looks cool as hell. Yeah, it's those kind of things though. The thing about big, crazy looking places like that. Imagine the repair costs, 'cause that's not normal repairs. That's something you gotta keep in mind when you're looking for a house. You gotta remember, big houses usually have big repair bills. 'Cause at some point you're gonna have to replace that roof. Oh, and return the shopping cart. Hi, I'm Jackass, and welcome to Little Nightmares 2. Just think it'd be great to be able to tell people that you live, you're invited to spend, come to my castle. You'd have to put on like a vampire outfit. Well, I was wondering if that would be electrifying, and I just wasn't paying attention. You chase someone down, they turned off your stream that way? Pretty easy to turn it back on, though. You're not a zombie yet. See you around unless you're here at midnight, and then see you soon. Usually that's when I end the stream, so I might be around for you to come say goodbye to. How much of the game is left, by the way? I'd like to finish it tonight if possible. If I were immortal, would you agree to do Jackass-style videos that involve you getting fatally injured for comedy? Well, it's still gonna hurt, so probably not. One more chapter after this, so I should be able to finish it then. I was hoping that would work. Come on, chat, use the emote. There's only a few times that emote even gets used. Fortunately, you can't really see me jumping on it properly. Ding. 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 Thank you, chat. You're all truly blessed. It's rare we get to see a wall of, ding bells. So many metal nipples. Is that your name for them? You missed the star wipe? I can't find the old star wipe emote on my computer. I'm not sure what happened to it. I was planning to put that into the Franker face set of emotes so people could still use it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Maybe I should have a new one made for Franker face. Though most people here I don't think use Franker face either, so I don't know if it'd be worth it. Power's off. Well, now the TV's off though, unfortunately. Alright, so like I said, we gotta move this over here so we can make the jump. Wiped itself away. Franker face is a Crow map that allows you to use another set of emotes here on Twitch. Yeah, some people have it. If you see anyone who's typing something, it just reads as like Dart something to you. So it should be like an emote. That's someone using Franker face. Right, so... question is, if I turn that back on, I safely not electrocute myself. Hmm. 10 p.m. Almost. A few more minutes. Yeah. Oh, maybe I can jump to the railing from the thing over there. That might work. Oh, that's a good... Good night, Mike. Have a good one. Sleep well. Fix mini cars tomorrow. Oh. There we go. Actually, I didn't need to move the shopping cart either. Well, maybe... No, we just gotta jump. Alright. Good. Fix hammer? Don't have hammer. Mike shuns horny. You know that he does? You might be right. But Chad isn't horny right now either. No, don't go back in. Need to. Window. There's gonna be a chase scene, you know it has to be. I gotta use that. I gotta turn their TV off to get into that. How do I guess I got to like juke them? You're leaving? See you later, Salsa. Well, they should get entranced by that one once they come. Back on. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Told you it's gonna be a chase. Why do we got Metal Gear Solid sounding music playing though? Get out of there, Snake! Snake, your Soliton radar won't work once the enemy's been alerted to your position. What happened to 6? Got taken by what was essentially Slender Man, who came out of the TV like the ring girl. Oh, there she be. Axe, give me the axe. It looks like the G-Man, actually, a little bit. Hello, Dr. Freeman. I'd like to tell you about CBT. CBT, or genital torture. It's the application of pain to the genital region. Long, spooky hallway. I don't trust it, and the gravity's all weird. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Stool. No, 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 I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I slipped up. You see a TV, remember these words. Prepare for unforeseen consequences. There's a guy who can YouTube who can do a really good G-Man impression. And I'm not him. Hey, we're even on a train. Oop. Wake up and smell the ashes. But he is creepy, I'll give it that. It's a good monster design, even though it is just, businessman who teleports. He could be the guy asking you if you want to, register for your vault tech, oh, no. Oh, don't want to, swing backward on that one. When I plucked her from Black Mesa. It's hard to get that incantation, whatever that word is. Oh shit, I'm broke, I'm stuck. Oh, bullshit. Such shit on that one. Not fast enough again? Felt like I was... My analog stick is... Oh. He can teleport that. We've seen him do it. You go and kill Roy? Have a good night. Is this for a video or is this just for fun? This is just for fun. I'm not sending this. It'd be really hard too. Well, we even get the slow injured walk even in this game. Oh, you were joking about the Slender Man? Oh, okay. Sound like a traditional stream goodbye. Maybe he can only teleport as far as he can see. Well, he could clearly see me too, though. Sticking a finger in a chicken's mouth. What? It's not... That's a weird comment to look over and read at a glance. Still in a dream. It needs to be about a minute longer. I don't think a little thing like that could lift an entire sewer grate up, by the way. Sewer grates are heavy. That's a shot if I ever saw one. No longer needs the paperback. Mr. Anderson, we've been waiting for you. Oh, we've got the power though. This is what it's like to be Little Mac fighting in that ring against all the other bigger boxers. I've seen this. Hello, Dex. What are you doing, kitty? Oh. I can control the power lights. This is starting to feel like Akira right now. What? We can apparently alter reality. Would have sucked. I don't know. Usually the developers like those long, cinematic walk scenes. I'm going to a Twitch streamer's room based on the lights. Ah, gamer lights. What's up, gamers? Also, it looks very similar to the final area in Half-Life Alyx. Oh, it's also a very MC Escher. Did I bring the gnome? Yeah, that is actually in the game, but didn't do the gnome challenge for Alyx, though. I did do it for Half-Life Alyx 2, though. I mean, episode 2. On stream, I get evidence. Oh god, it's another repeating, even in a 2D game with fixed camera angles, you get the PT hallways. Actually change anything in the room? What's the end of Half-Life Alyx? I don't want to specifically spoil it for you, but it's a very reality warped level. Been bamboozled, chat. Maybe we gotta close the door. Oh, keep the gamer lights at bay. Nope, that ain't gonna do nothing. Closing the door didn't seem to do anything. I like playing with portals. You're gonna buy a VR headset and find out? That's a lot of money to spend on something for one game, so make sure you want to play other VR games too. Alright, I hear music when I stand next to the other door. Maybe this is like a Lost Forest kind of puzzle. Because you won't hear music behind that door. Now the door won't stay shut, so I don't think this helps any. Can't you use your new powers? I've tried to do that, it doesn't let me. That's for a boss fight, nothing else. This ain't gonna do anything. Pull? I've tried pulling on things, chat. There's nothing to pull. No, I've listened to the sound coming from the door too. I thought that maybe that was a thing, a hint at first, sort of like yo Zelda Lost Wood, where you go through the door where you hear a sound, but you only ever hear sound through this door. I did push the door closed, but it won't stay that way. Maybe I pulled the door closed on myself? No, he won't grab it that way. Third door, I've tried that door. It won't open. I've tried the whole thing, going through the door, playing the maze, and it's always this door playing the music. I already tried that, but maybe let me do it a bunch of times. Usually you want more than 2 options if you're going to use that tactic. Alright, so it does change. Yeah, usually when you do the Lost Woods puzzle, you want a few different options. Because I actually thought of that, and then I noticed, wait a minute, it's all the same. I did it neat. All the little white wisps that come. Well, the sound is the better thing, but I noticed the wisps too, but like I said, I kept going through it and then I would still say the same, but you had to do it a couple times in a row before it changed, which was a bit odd. Chat's obsessed with the fact that he's no longer wearing the paper bag. Every Kit Kat you eat right now is for me? Well, hey, congrats on all the... Is the weight gain also for me? And will you name your diabetes after me? All good things in moderation, chat. Dartibetes. No, there you go. That's all you gotta do. I've got a case of Dartibetes too. Nom 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 nom. Too much sugar, chat. Whoop. I looked over to read chat and, well, it ran into a pit. That's my fault. I deserve that, I suppose. Gotta make the jump then. No, you're supposed to jump, game, when I press the button. First and foremost, can we push that timber down? Let's see. You're not an addict? Everyone's an addict of something, right? It just depends on the level of unhealthiness of your addiction. Doozy of a step. You know what? I bet there's mattresses down there and they're comfy. Almost came out the door and killed myself. Wonder if 6 is gonna eat you at the end. We'll find out. That'd be really stupid if so. But I guess it would tie into the first game, but I kind of felt that was like our first time doing such a thing at the end of the first game. There's a purple door down there, and there's a thing over here. But I don't expect a happy ending to the game, clearly. Here, heavy breathing. Oh. She got very big. Oh, she got one. She turned into a big person. That I wasn't expecting. Not sure what turns a person into a big person. Give me the toy box. You're looking at a 5'11" male, chat, next to a 5'4" girl. The meme is real. Give. Ow. We should probably get out of here. Oof. So apparently everyone, you know, I'm guessing the guy from the TV turns people in, that he captures into the, you know, the scary mutant people. Is part of the lore, maybe? Oh, come on. I saw that there was no hit there. Okay, she should know this. She should know I'm hiding under the table. How do we turn her back, chat? Turn her back? I don't know, I'm assuming we can, maybe. Or maybe we just gotta straight up bonk all of our music boxes. She did not like me yelling, hey. I see, I see. Okay. Use the power of friendship, will do. Ah, wasn't close fast enough. Let's get that a bit closer. Keep the axe while yelling. We're basically the annoying Navi fairy. Puberty? Oh, someone had to make the puberty joke, I guess. Oof. It's just a phase, chat. Just a phase. Seems a bit tougher. Whoops. Oof. Woohoo. Oh. Keep the axe. You can't really move very fast with the axe. But I'll give it a shot. You also can't jump with it. I almost had it there. Yeah, but you can't jump with the axe. I meant to drop that up there, but I... did it the first time. Yeah, there's a ramp, but she attacks you as soon as you go up the ramp. See? Doesn't work so well. Maybe she'll attack that instead. Yeah, I gotta use my voice echo power. The bonk fight continues, chat. Didn't I? Okay. Go up there, she's probably gonna smack me, right? Yep. You're sinning everyone in chat? Come on, we only sin games here, not people. Not my move it box. His finger's gonna come off, you don't move him. Well, I forgot how easy that is. Did a move, bitch. Get the hell out the way. Okay, so you can scare her now with that. Oh, it did turn her back to normal. Why are we in like a tumor? We're in like a giant sarcoma. Don't want to make it. This is like a Resident Evil final boss. Uh-oh. Oh, you're not gonna lift me up, are ya? You bitch. Bruh. Did you just kill me? Who knows? Long live the king. I think I made that joke earlier, though. It's what it feels like to be dumped, isn't it, chat? At least it landed on something soft. I think we're playing Carrion now, or at least we're part of it. Shit upon the throat of meat. What? I see no gods up here. Except for me. We become new, tall guy who, takes people, I guess. Either that or we're just hitting puberty really fast. The chair is growing, too. Mr. Anderson. Oh, no. Mr. Freeman. Why did Six betray us? She eats people. She's not exactly a good person. I know she wasn't very hungry in this one. Yeah, she's sus, chat. She betrayed. Everything's among us after all. Milady. We got the Milady fedora. Look at the secret ending, Dart. It explains a lot. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we can, like, look up the secret ending on YouTube or something. Well, we weren't the villain all along. We just became the villain at the end after, whatever happened there. Unless we were always meant to replace that guy somehow. But then again, that was the same case as the first game. It's not really meant to be a deep narrative. It's just like, here's some scary shit, and everything else is built around it. How do you get the secret ending? You find all the little static ghosts, I think. I believe is how you do it. But we'll watch this the secret ending on YouTube. All in around though, still a pretty good game. No real issues with it. I like it. Walkie with chat in YouTube? Walkie. Well, watchy, yeah, sure. Were we trying to save ourselves from 6? No, we were helping her the entire time. We wanted to save her, and then, right at the end, she, fuck off. Fuck off, mate. It ain't working between us. Maybe she liked being a big monster. I guess that's why she was hungry in the first game, because she was a monster for a while, maybe. I guess that might explain that hunger stuff she was going through. Since she wasn't experiencing any in this one. Am I gonna watch a secret ending with us? No, we'll watch it together. At least 6 made it. Yeah, we don't know what happened to her after the first game, or unless, like, DLC explained it. So, here's your $1 million question. Why do any of the first 4 chapters have to do with each other? There's a hunter in the woods, there's an evil skull, then freaky mannequin hospital, then hypnotized city. What's the connection? There isn't, it's just creepy locations. Like I said, it's not really a... It's one of those games that, like, pretends like it has a deep narrative, but it doesn't really. It just, here's a bunch of ideas we had, and we put them together in a game. At least that's the way I look at it. Unless you really want to, like, make up one of those really long fan theories that tries to tie it all together, but I'm not that type of person. I like to, like, just, it's like, they didn't really think of anything. They just had a bunch of ideas and they want to make it as creepy as possible, so they didn't really think of much about the stitching. Just as long as it worked well. Same with Limbo, and yeah, a lot of these kind of indie games are like that too. They just have a lot of, like, really neat ideas for set pieces and levels and, gameplay, but they just don't have the, the writing chops to put all that together, so they don't bother. A games theory. Well, it's not a theory. It's just, my view on how these games get made. But I'm not Matt Pat either. All the chapters in the first had a connection. Well, you were tied to one location in that. You're just on a ship that was like... I never really understood what you're just... Like, there's a lot in the first game that's also left up to interpretation. Like, why are you on the ship? Why were you in it to begin with? And a bunch of other things. And it's just like... And then what happened at the end? Don't know. My guess in this one is, like, they were just showing that, I'm guessing that that static guy has some big, or it seems to be the one that turns people into monsters. What was our goal? We didn't really have one until we met the girl, then we just, you'll be friends with her and keep her safe, apparently. Like I said, I agree, there's not a lot of narrative weight there, it's just like, here's some cute stuff that makes the scary stuff even scarier. That's really what I think the main idea of it is. Let's make a cute little, 2 little tiny people. And put them in a nightmare world. It's really that simple. All we'd be answering, no then, if there's DLC, it'll just be more of that. Just here's some cute tiny people in a, scary zone. Like I said, I don't get much narrative from it, it's just like, here's some scary things. But I didn't go into it expecting that either. I already know this takes place before the first game, so it's not spoilers. Because, I mean, they literally showed her how she got her outfit as she has in the first game. No, Sly is not a mod. Are you having a stroke? Possibly. I don't know where you got that idea. Sums it up pretty well, not much to it. Yeah, like I said, for an indie game like this, you don't really need a lot. You just really need what they got, and it works. I don't go into indie games expecting a lot of deep plot. Well, sometimes. There are some indie games that do it. You're not going to buy the game now, thanks to me? Well, you didn't have to watch if you really wanted to play it. That's the risk you take when you watch someone play a video game. You should be very well aware of this. No, Sly has never been a mod. I don't know, it's a weird conversation chat's brought up. How does one become a mod? Do you have to defeat all the other mods in hand-to-hand combat? As much as I wish that were so, it's a lot simpler. If I ever, you'll start thinking I need more mods, I look at people in chat who you'll in chat often, and you're outstanding members of the community. And then I'm like, hey, you want a mod? I kept spoiling the twist? I just guessed the twist. That ain't spoiling if you guess it. You get excited about the new games because you're going to play them more than me wanting to play them. I may, if that's how you enjoy them. That's how you enjoy them. Well, I never said I was guessing it because it seemed very obvious. I mean, you literally find her without her wearing the ring slicker, and then she finds it, so it's clearly showing how she gets it originally. That seems to be a big tell to me. And the fact that she's also not starving all the time. Can't help it if something's obvious. You got to coach a friend through KOTOR 2's canon path, and they got really upset because having a canon narrative defeats the purpose of an RPG. It doesn't make much sense what that person's saying. Hunger Games Mod Edition. But they covered how she got in the first game's DLC? I never played the first game's DLC. I never even thought that her rain slicker was an iconic outfit, but apparently it was. I like the monster designs in the game, though. You always skip the stream if you're playing the game yourself, and if I finish before Dart, I join the stream to see how he's doing. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Just kept getting really mad. I mean, sounds like your friend has some issues. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna play next, chat, and I'm not quite sure. Music and atmosphere perfect, yeah, it's, it does, everything works together well. Mechanically and, atmosphere-wise. Like I said, it is really just more of the first game, though. Don't go into it thinking you're gonna get entirely, new gameplay. It does have a few new things, like, clubbing things to death in it, for certain parts. I've already played the medium. That one's done with. Sounds like it's time for FFX 2, huh? I do have to do that this year. I'm just not sure. I haven't really set a timetable for it. So it could be next if I really wanted to. Wonder how much therapy these devs needed. I don't think they needed it. I mean, I'm sure that's a nice thing to say, but no, I don't think they're scaring themselves. And just because you can think of a horror story doesn't make you screwed in the head either. Try a small game called Mad Father. It was actually pretty... I think I've heard of it. It's like another 2D horror game, right? I think I've seen it. It doesn't really look that interesting to me. Need to figure out DLC first game, obviously. DLC first. Not sure what you mean, man. Maybe the original Max Payne's? I don't know. I just played Fear recently, and that's very similar to it. Isn't that an RPG Maker game? Probably. Play Haven. What's Haven again? It sounds familiar. There's a mobile... I didn't even know there was a mobile tie-in. Very Little Nightmares. Actually ended with suggesting that that was the actual prequel. So there's no reason to suspect... Well, I never played I never even knew about it until you mentioned it. Like I said, they clearly don't really have the story laid out in their heads very much. Or care all that much either. It's like, yeah, let's do some spooky shit. But I didn't go into it expecting a deep narrative either. I just expected, like, here's some cool chase scenes and monster designs. Far Cry 5? I've played Far Cry 5 already. Play To the Moon. To the Moon. What kind of game is that? Sorcery. I did start playing that for a while. I did like 2 streams of it. I don't think chat cared for it very much, though. Yeah, we got all the way to the city of, Traps. Still a funny name. And, then I kind of just stopped and never came back to it because I got, distracted by other things. It'd be weird to start it up now. Play Sam and Max Save the World. You mean the new one? I don't know. If we're gonna play a game like that, I'd probably just play Psychonauts. Emotion, yes, emotion. Much emotion was had. I'm actually thinking of I might want to try playing a survival game soon on stream because I never played a survival game on stream. Heavenly Sword. I've always meant to play that, but I don't have a PS3. Which one, Rust? I was actually thinking the new one, the one that's set in Viking lands, all weirdly enough, even though I'm working on Assassin's Creed. Valheim or something. Play Grim Fandango already? You're dying to try sending it? We'll definitely do that one. But I just not, like I said, I don't really have too much of a schedule. I just kind of like wait for openings to do stuff, and then I work out what I feel like playing during those openings. But it's something we could possibly play and bank at some point. You'd watch a Psychonauts playthrough? I would hope so. I'm wishing Psychonauts 2 would, 2 would hurry up and get a release date. Do I have PlayStation Now in the US? You mean the service where you get, like, games for free? Yes, we do. Back to the Future? Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of Telltale games. Or former Telltale games at this point, I suppose. But, speaking of Telltale, hey, we ever gonna get another trailer for Wolf Among Us 2? Use Le PS Nation for Heavenly Sword. I don't have PlayStation. I don't pay any of the services for PlayStation. How about the Long Dark? Yeah, like I said, if I played a survival game, it'd be the new one, Valheim, which apparently is pretty good. Isn't it hard to get Telltale games on digital storefronts? No, they've all come back, I think. Even though this is your first time on my stream, I think you seem like a guy to do Skyrim Requiem permadeath runs. I've never even considered that. What makes a person someone who does that? So we gotta watch the secret ending, chat. So give me a second to set up a YouTube panel to watch it on. Alright, exit the desktop. But also, thank you, Fat Bass, for joining my stream. Hope you enjoyed your first time. We got one thing left to do. Just give me a second here. Alright. Little Nightmares 2 Secret Ending. Wow, this is 13 minutes long? Okay, no, that's also including all the glitch locations, so we don't need that. Little Nightmares 2 Ending plus Secret Ending. Okay, actually, we just need the Secret Ending. It's only 1 minute long. Secret Ending, Good Ending, spoileth. Alright.
Quality.
Ad first, though. Alright, here we go. You ready for the true ending, chat? Still waiting for Bloodborne. I need to get, like, well, yeah, I'd like to come out on PC. I don't. Oh, there's a dark version of us, huh? Or is that the good version? Because we kind of are the dark version. Yep, she's hungry now. I guess it's because she used to be she was a monster briefly. That's the shadow. I don't even remember the shadow version from the first game, weirdly. That was it. That was, a lot of detail. All there is to it. Yeah, I was right that the reason she was, suffering from the hunger in the first game was she was briefly turned into a monster, I suppose. So, chat. Stop. No, cancel. Cancelled. So, I guess we're done for the night. Not too shabby. Story explained for what little is there? Yeah, I guess so. Can't believe she betrayed us. Well, I expected a kind of a, bad ending, no matter what. So, yeah. Gamer stretch. So, chat. Thank you for being here tonight with me. I haven't decided if I'm streaming tomorrow or not, so be sure to check back at the normal time if you want to see if I'm streaming or not. I'll think of something if I do. I might need to take the data, just continue to plug away at that Assassin's Creed script though. We'll see. But also, if you haven't done so, hit the follow button up there and also join the Discord. There's a link to it already in chat. You can join the community there and chat with me and others all you like. Thank you for the bits and subs tonight as well as gift subs. And thank you to the mod team as always. Hope you enjoyed it. So, with that, you guys can go enjoy the rest of your night or morning, day at work, sleep, all that stuff, whatever time zone you're in. I'll hope to see you back next time I'm streaming, whether that's tomorrow or the day after. We'll find out. Chat. We're done. So, yeah. Later, everyone, and have a great one.